Yeah, I got somebody.
Carnation or Carnatone? Carnation? Carnation?
Carnation.
I guess it's Carnazione.
Carnazione.
It's fine.
Carnazione, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Germany.
Germany! Woo, I love it when we get the European viewers. What time is it what time is it in Germany?
It's 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Well, thank you for rising early.
Up or going to bed?
I got up. I got up, yeah.
Okay, good. Sounds like you're still waking up. What did you
A little bit, yeah.
what did you want to talk about on the show today?
My topic is the change back to best of one.
Yeah.
Because I guess the league got safer by eliminating relegation by franchising, but I don't know, the teams, the bigger teams, maybe fall down a bit because it's more random who will make it to the playoffs because of the best of one setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you worried? You wish it wasn't best of one because we'd have less randomness in the playoff seeding?
I don't know, to be honest, but because it's a chance for lesser known teams or the maybe better teams, I guess, worse teams.
Yeah.
But it may not reflect the real strength of the teams in the playoffs then. When maybe TSM or what team makes it not to the playoffs. Sorry for my English.
It's
No,
okay.
You're good. I'm going to go... Well, Loco, you can go first.
Okay. I think best of ones, it's really easy to say best of ones are more random and best of ones are more worth in general. I think best of ones are different and they test different kinds of skills. Like how prepared you come is rewarded a lot more so in best of ones. Like if you have an incredibly unique strategy or incredibly strong level one, it's much more meaningful in a best of one, and you get rewarded for innovating or having something special prepared. And that is like a way to reward a team, and I don't think necessarily it's bad. You're testing a different kind of skill in a best of one than a best of three. I think it's very like naive to say like best of one is just objectively worse.
So I'm kind of in Loco's camp, or actually way more in Loco's camp, because when the best of three change happened, I was really excited because I personally think best of ones can be like flukier, and if you're trying to find who's a better team, like best of three is better for that. But I also thought when the best of three change happened, that meant that somehow we were going to get rid of best of ones at international tournaments, and that never happened. So you had leagues who were playing tournaments best of ones, but never leagues best of one, which is weird to me. If it's going to be such an important skill set to be able to compete in best of ones, you should have that in your league system somewhere. And I think if you're going to have that continue in the international scene, then it should be in your league system. They should somewhat mirror each other. And teams that are bad at best of ones, like, yeah, so what? Now the regular season has them. Learn to get good, because when you go to Worlds and you're a shitty best of one team, you're going to get destroyed in group stage. And there's such a thing as good best of one teams and bad best of one teams. And if it's going to be important to the league infrastructure, learn to get good at them.
I feel like you're thinking of a team and you're not saying the team.
No, I would never like point fingers, but there's definitely a team.
What's the team?
I'm thinking TSM, of course. What do you think?
I just wanted you to say it, you know.
Yeah.
Because then I can cut this out as a Reddit thread or to cut this out as a video and says Mark.
The reason TSM lost Worlds the last 2 years was because North America didn't have best of ones.
Thank you. That's all I needed. There we go. That's the headline.
There's your fucking title.
100,000 views on YouTube. Here we go. All right. You said TSM, you said NA, Worlds, and Best of One. That's all. Those are 4 keywords right there. It's just a multiplier effect.
Those are
boom. I know how tags work on YouTube, Travis.
Yeah, thank you. Karn, let me ask you. So you're in Germany. Do you watch NALCS?
Yeah, a lot more than ULCS.
Okay.
Actually.
So
I find that really common with European viewers. Like, there's actually I can't think of one NA viewer that likes EU better than NA, but I've had that a lot of EU fans like NA better.
Yeah.
I will say, I think we've had a couple callers on this show from North America who said they appreciated Europe more for going further, and they liked Europe for that reason, but I don't know if they've explicitly said they liked watching Europe more.
So they like Europe one month out of the 12.
I'm not sure exactly what they were saying. Like, I don't think we confirmed it quite right.
So,
Well,
Karn,
I guess. Oh, okay.
go ahead.
So, I guess the production value in the NA-LCS is a bit higher, and watching the NA-LCS is more fun, to be
NA
honest.
is more hype. There's
Yeah.
more attention in NA. You care more about NA. You care more about NA players, and you care more about NA orgs, right?
Yeah. Karn,
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you, are you aware that NALCS is starting later now on the weekends?
Yeah.
How do
I guess
you-
they're one.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Because it was that decision was made to help EU viewers of EU LCS, is my understanding. But as an EU fan of NALCS, how does that affect you, and what do you think?
Well, I guess I'm watching even when it's later, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I will watch EULCS, but maybe in the background, but I'm staying up for the NALCS.
Yeah, are you bummed that it's starting later?
A bit, yeah,
Yeah.
but there are bots. I
Yeah.
mean,
Do you watch the analyst desk in the VODs?
yeah, but I guess that's the time when I'm eating or don't know.
Just skip through the shitty parts.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Karn, thank you so much for calling in. It's always great to hear viewers from outside the U.S. and Canada, so I appreciate you being up early and calling in. And thank you for your subscription, by the way. I see that you're a Twitch sub.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Have
Bye.
a good one. Yeah.
Bye. Guten Tag.
I want every time we have a viewer in a different that knows a presumably different language, I want Loco to say goodbye to them in that language.
How about you do, Travis? You're going to be on the show all the time. You have to say it in their native tongue. Like, you have to say goodbye in Korean.
Yeah.
Loco, what's goodbye in Korean?
We actually say bye bye a lot. Bye bye.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Perfect. That's easy. I could do that one.
Fuck, all right.
All right, who's next?